Oh, well, good morning, everybody. I am not going to do a front shot because I'm not looking my best this morning. I had a pretty good night's sleep last night, but I wanted to show you the lovely breakfast that our host prepared for us. They continue to spoil us. So, yeah, we're going to dig in. Well, okay, so we've had a lovely breakfast and we are getting ready to take in the sights from the area. Again, you can see how beautiful and pastoral this area is. It's just gorgeous. So, more in a little bit. All right, our wonderful hosts have taken us to John O'Groats. And people say it's the northernmost point of the UK mainland. It's really not. I believe, there's another place not too far from here that's actually the physical northernmost point. But people like to come here. All right, and this is the famous sign. And then the Orkney Islands are off in the distance. And these are just little arts and crafts and visitor centers, and it's charming. And the sun's shining, and it's awesome. Okay, and while the sun is shining, oh my goodness, how beautiful. Let me get a little more video. But I'm loving this. I'm loving this sheep with, it's got like a scene from the Orkney Islands, from the island of Hawaii on it. Love it. Okay, we have traveled to Dunnet Head. This is actually the most northerly spot in the UK. John O'Groats is sort of the touristy spot, but this is the actual spot. So Chip and I have both been to the most southerly point in the UK, and now we're at the most northerly point, which is actually pretty cool. And over here is, well, I'm not sure what this building is. I guess maybe the lighthouse keeper's building. But, okay, I had a little bit of a malfunction. So over here is the island of Hoy. It's an Orkney island, and that little bit sticking up, right, where's my finger? Oops. Anyway, you can see it. That little bit sticking up is the Old Man of Hoy, and that is a stack. It's a rock stack, basically. So very cool. And then
this stuff, Margie, was Second World War.
yeah, okay, that's what I thought. So
it was a radar and anti-aircraft to protect. Scapa Flow is just over there,
right.
And so any German raids that were coming over, it was the high point as well.
Okay. Well, you heard it. You heard it from Ian. This was World War II.
There's a lot.
So here's the map of what we're seeing out here. And it is really a really, really lovely day. So Ian has stopped the car so I can get a little bit of video and just show you the beautiful, wild scenery up here. It's absolutely gorgeous. Oh, sorry. And there's all kinds of birds in the cliffs. Ugh. Look at that. I would imagine there's a lot of nesting birds out there. Oh, this is just gorgeous. So lovely to have a local driving us around. Our friends are, again, they're just being so gracious to us. All right, we are in Dunnet Bay Distillery, and they make gin.
Oh yeah.
Hi.
Here we are, thank you. Is that everything there?
Yeah, I think so.
All right, and here is the distillery itself. And we're heading back to the car. Kate and Chip decided to wait in the car. All right, I am in the local Tesco, not too far from Ian and Kate's house. And we've got some black pudding. Certainly we don't see this in Chicago. We've got some white pudding. And I love it. And haggis. Ooh.
The bad boy.
I love it. Yeah. Yeah. Our time for haggis is coming up. And this, what is this? What are we looking at?
Square sausage.
Square sausage, Lorne sausage. That's beef.
And it's all beef.
That's sausage. Well, that's pork, I think.
No, that's gluten-free.
Okay.
And then it's
And steak slice.
But it's
Okay.
also called slice because that's
Okay.
it's a Lorne sausage. You can
And there's a skinny slice.
a skinny one.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Adventures in a Scottish grocery store. Well, we got out of the grocery store and now we are at Wick Harbor. You can see, I don't know if you can see, but here, let me do this. You can see the boats in Wick Harbor. And for dinner tonight, so we got some cider, we got some other things. Ian's gonna have us taste some of that Scottish stuff, which will be great. And right next to the harbor is the Harbor Chip Shop. So we're going to have fish and chips, but as he says, in Scotland, it's called fish supper. So I will show you what it looks like. All right, and this is the menu board. And there's some very interesting things here. Pizza Crunch. It's a pizza, a thin crust pizza folded in half, battered, then fried. Yeah, Chip Buddy is a chip sandwich. So I can't wait to have our... And here's the other side of where the shop is. Again, it's a working port. Small port, and there's the inside of the shop. An interesting thing that Ian told me is, and Kate, is that macaroni and cheese basically is like a national dish of Scotland. And you can get fried macaroni and cheese, you can get macaroni and cheese sandwich, a macaroni and cheese pie. So, yeah, interesting. We have hot fish and chips in the car, but Ian's taken me around a little bit. This is the old pilot station, and you can see the entrance into the harbor. There's, do we know who that is?
That's a memorial to all those lost at sea.
Oh, that's sad. A memorial to those lost at sea. And there's the lighthouse. Does that still work?
Yeah, this is the lighthouse at the end of the jetty. Still works.
Okay.
It still works as a navigational aid.
And the Telford Trail.
Thomas Telford was the engineer that built the harbour and built all of Pulteney Town, which is the housing that we can see behind us.
Okay, and this is the town of Wick. I think I mentioned that earlier. And there's more of the harbor. Yeah, this is great. Well, it's been another wonderful day. Yeah, you can tell by the video. We've had great weather. We're really getting into the Scottish things, so it's awesome. We had haggis for dinner tonight. Ian got haggis at the fish and chip shop, and yeah, it's interesting. So we'll see. Anyway, in the meantime, tomorrow morning, we get our suitcase. We talked to the gentleman who's going to be delivering it, and he's going to come tomorrow morning. So we're very excited about that. But in the meantime, buy the shoes, eat the cake, take the trip, eat the haggis, drink the whiskey, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.